Sage Garden Ecovillas as a business. So, starting in the beginning, in late 2013, I opened this place. I supplied a down payment, and the rest was supplied by a mortgage loan from a bank. We did a significant amount of financial analysis on every candidate property that we looked at. So we spent a good several months looking until we found just the right place. And as a result of that, on our first year, we made a 90% cash-on-cash return. I was very happy with that. And subsequent years after that, I've reinvested heavily into development of the place. We also did a SWOT analysis: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So, for example, some strengths I brought to the table were I had 10 years of property management experience already under my belt. Weakness, I'd never done a multifamily property, so this is a first for me. Another strength, I came in with permaculture design certification. Weaknesses, I'd never done a full implementation on a site design until this place. Opportunities, right now our only income stream is from residential rental fees. We have opportunities to add to that, though. We do events and workshops on site. For instance, we've done olive harvesting, curing, and finishing workshops. We've got tea, foraging, and preparation workshop in the works. So there are opportunities. Also, there's an opportunity, as most of you in the class know, I'm working on a business plan now to open up another place in Tempe to serve students of urban farming programs. So there are plenty of opportunities. And threats, since it's an experimental business model, there's always a chance of something going sideways. I think that threat in this case is greatly minimized because our main income is from a model that's well proved out. One thing that I learned in about the first year, I was not putting in nearly enough of my own time to develop the place. So although we did well financially in the first year, the development of the site was not satisfactory. I was not happy. So I had to make some adjustments, restructure my time. And I think that's probably common with small businesses, especially if you try to do them on the side. I have a at least 40-hour job. So I just had to make some adjustments so I could spend more time on what was more important to me, which is this place. Also, from a business aspect, well, let me mention one of the experimental ideas that's been developed here is the idea of tending over owning. So the idea with that is that instead of focusing on accumulating assets, instead, we evaluate our success here by focusing on what gardens can we successfully tend. And I use the word garden in a figurative sense there. The essential property of garden that I'm using in the metaphor is that a garden spontaneously produces yields. With a little bit of attention, a little bit of effort, you can increase those yields. So we've identified 4 gardens here. The first is the literal plant garden. The second is a people garden. So I'm talking about developing myself as a person and giving the opportunity for other people to do the same. The third garden is practices. So we're developing practices for regenerative lifestyles here. And then the fourth garden is the ideas garden. We're discovering some ideas about how to do business, how to do farming, and how to have a positive impact on the society and the environment. I think that's about it from the business aspect. I'm going to end this segment here. I'm going to walk around to the back side where there are a lot more things growing, and we'll talk about the farming.